Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello Tauruses, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, the moon is in Cancer, Taurus, and that pulls your emotions into the spectrum of thinking and communication. So one of two realities are possible, at least what I witness. On the one hand, having the moon in the house of thinking and communication makes it easy to talk about your feelings. You can crystallize them, you can communicate them, so you tend to be chatty during this transit. People want to talk to people. It's a time where that friend that you only hear from once a month calls. I find that, at least in my life. And then also at the same time, you may just internalize all that dialogue. So you might end up really being off in a corner, spacing out, thinking, but what's going on is you are talking to yourself the way you would have talked to that friend. So it's really about coming to intellectual terms with your emotions for the next 36 hours. So define that as it applies to your life. But in the background, lots going on, Taurus, tough. Saturn transition, and I gotta say, Tauruses don't do well with change. Now, Tauruses are adaptable. It's not that they don't change. In fact, the stubborn is kind of a rude way to put it, I think. I always say Tauruses are stable. It's just Tauruses think very deeply. Your job is to root yourself to the earth. So whenever things move, Taurus don't like that at all. So realize it's not just you. It's a transition of Saturn, and it's part of being a Taurus. And on top of that, I want to point out the way Saturn works. Saturn has just moved out of the 4th house for you, so you have upgraded. At least you know in your consciousness what needs to happen for you to live a stable life. Stable is important to Taurus. They need stable, they need calm, which, by the way, is why a lot of Tauruses end up in codependent relationships. They're looking for this stability when they need to do it themselves. So in the last 2 years, you've learned to, or at least you know what it takes to be stable. Now that Saturn moves into Virgo and you turn your eyes toward creativity and romance and getting that butterfly feeling back in your stomach, you're going to find that you are tested on your stability in that effort, and you'll find that Saturn has no more tolerance for a lack of stability. So, for instance, if you are on a creative project and you are late to the film or you're late to the project working with partners, where your partners have been okay about it the last 2 years, now you're going to find it's no longer capable, no longer tolerated, and you need to do what you know you need to do. All right, Taurus, that's all we got for Wednesday. See you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.